this. This is cool. Our next storyteller says, I memorized the entire soundtrack to Phantom of the Opera. That sounds wonderful. Please help me welcome Izzy. Izzy is here with Heart of Stone.
And I will recite the entire Phantom of the Opera soundtrack. It was the spring of 2007. I was 12 years old, and I had a boyfriend. Ooh. Unfortunately, I did not like this boyfriend. He was a big meanie. He was mean to the kids at school, and he had a really off-putting laugh. So I decided that I was going to break up with him. Coincidentally, on our 1-week anniversary. I was going to break up with him until that day at recess, he hands me a Swarovski crystal heart necklace to celebrate the occasion. Just want you to know that hasn't happened since. So, need I remind you, we're 12, and we're at public school. So obviously that day I did not break up with him. And instead I go home with this pendant of shame. And I come in, and my mom sees this shiny necklace, and she goes, "What the hell is that stupidly expensive necklace?" Which is a fair question because, again, I'm 12 years old. And I say, "Mom," and I tell her the story. And then I say, "Oh my goodness, and I have to stay with him forever because he gave me this stupid necklace and I don't even like him." She says, "Isabel, that is not a reason to stay with a man. Break up with him immediately." Which is good advice, actually. So eventually I muster up the courage and I decide I'm gonna break up with him. But before I hatch my heartbreak plan, I obviously have to give him back the necklace. So the night before, get my school bag, I'm looking for the necklace, and it's not in my room, it's not in my bag, it's not on the couch, it's not in the bathroom, and I can't find this necklace, so I enlist the help of my mother. We search the car, we search the driveway, we ask the neighbors, and can't find this crystal necklace. So I put off the breakup for a few days. But guys, oh my God, his laugh is so annoying, and like, he's just so mean to the kids at school, and I just can't handle it anymore. So I decide, after school one day, by the lockers, very respectful, very tasteful, I break up with him. And I say, "I don't love you anymore, and I don't have a necklace." Needless to say, did not go well. He comes from quite a wealthy family, so I learned, and I was very lucky because the family didn't ask for anything back. But still, I felt so terrible, and I did for a long, long time. 9 years later, I'm 21, I'm in Toronto, I'm studying my bachelor's, I'm on a student budget, and my mother comes to visit me from Germany, and I'm showing her the apartment, and we're chatting, and we sit at the foot of the bed, and she says, "Isabel, I have something for you." And I think, ooh, maybe some spending money, maybe some money for my new textbooks. She gets her purse, and she takes out a blue box with the Swarovski logo on it. She hands it to me, and I open it. It's the fucking necklace. I was shocked. "Mama, where did you get that? We looked everywhere. We looked at the whole freaking street." She goes, very quiet. And she says, Isabel, I couldn't let you give this necklace back. She says, I knew the family had a lot of money and they wouldn't care if I kept it. So I decided to keep it. And guess what? And at this point, I'm looking at her like, who the fuck are you? And she says, and I looked at it, and it has exponentially increased in value. So you can sell it and buy whatever you want. What I should have spent it on is my freaking therapy bills. But instead, I took this necklace and I shoved it deep into my closet so I never have to think about it again. 8 years later, present day, the value has increased. I still haven't told this ex-boyfriend of mine that I have the necklace. I never told him. He has no idea. But I hope that one day I can muster up the courage again and tell him that I have his Swarovski necklace, and we can laugh about it with his incredibly off-putting laugh. And then maybe I can put the shame behind me, but until then, it will remain mine and my mother's little secret.
I'm sorry, but you've got better investments, but I can offer you this.
Keep it in 10 years, it will increase in value, and I'll
Right.
sell it.
You live in large and laugh in loud, Izzy. Okay.
Sad story.
That you've got to tell.